So we have question number 7 of October November 2025, that is differentiation, and we can start it by dx of 2 cube minus 3x squared y minus x cube equals derivative of this also, because we are derivating on both sides. So this would give us just as this dx minus 3x squared of 2y plus 6xy. Keep it u is equal to 3x squared, v is y, u prime will be 6x, and v prime will be dy over dx. So this would be just 3x squared. So you would have something doing. I'm just going to shift this whole on that side. So we would have this would give us like value and ultimately it's going to give the value that needs to be proved as that. This would be just this would turn out to be x squared. If you take common, let's say common as 3, so we'll have 2xy over 3 2y squared, just this square, this would cancel this and we'll be left with that. Also, let's say sure. And that's part A done. So in this sense we have already found that. So in this we need to find the points that are parallel with that. So when you have parallel, so we can say that it would be tangent to the so if normal and parallel y-axis, this would be a tangent, and the same x-axis would turn out to be the dy by dx, and that would be a stationary point 0. So we already have the value, we have found it, hence this is the value. So what we can do is that I'll just bring this down. So this becomes equals to 0. That. So we would just have x squared plus 2xy equals to 0. So this value whole denominator turn out to be 0. So you have either the first part x equals to, even if you take common, x plus 2y equals to 0 for one value, x will be 0 and the other value will be x equals to minus 2y. So at first we would say that, can we plug it in now? Yeah, I think so. The polynomial word so now we can plug in the values, both the values of x that we have achieved. So 2y cubed minus 3 equals to 0. So then we have 0. So we just got 2y cubed. It was just being multiplied 0 and 16. So y cubed seems to be 8, and the cube root of y will be just 2. So y is 2. The other value, when you take 2y cubed minus 3 and minus 2y, this times y minus x cubed is just 9. So this would give us minus minus plus. This one is minus 4y squared times 1, and 2 cubed is just minus 8y cubed, 16. So 2y cubed, 12y cubed minus 10 minus plus 8y cubed. So we will have the value for y cubed 10, 18. So we'll just have, in the end you'll be just left with 2 minus 2 because 2 minus 2y cubed 16, and y would be just minus 8 and minus cube. This would just 8. One would value was just minus 2 again. It can't be so. Which values will we should take? So we need to take two values. One value for x if we have y is this minus 2 times 2, we'll get x is -4. So they're asking for the coordinate. So you can say that -4 and 2. Either this can be the value or the other value can be, if you take the cube root of this, I believe this would be the one. Let me just check the marking scheme in order to be sure. This would turn out to be y is equal to -2, and in this particular case you would just get in this opposite. If you plug the value here, you'll get x is negative and -4. So one is other value. I think this would be negative. This was +4 when we have the y. Y would be -2 and the other value will be 0. If you click x as 0, then y would be just 2. So you'll have these two. And according to the marking scheme, this answer must be correct. Yeah, 0, 1, 2. That should be obtained, and 4 or -2. Either ones can be made correct.